Ready for the children's zoo trip? Here we go.
Wow,
wait a second, honey. I tried this and I tried this.
Yeah.
I just don't want this. No. That's just part. Now, my question, I wonder if you want to well.
There he goes.
I'm just going to have to.
The great ape.
Oh, he eats from the peace ring.
There you go.
Remember the porcupine? Nina, remember the...
There's one.
Nina, remember the porcupine?
Aren't they softer?
Touch them. Right here.
There he is, right there.
You see it?
There he is. Koala exhibit's always the most exciting.
Well, you know what? I think it's pretty good.
Here comes Kurt.
Koala sleeping on the tree.
See him? There he is.
Come here. See him over there? Huh? You see him? Oh my God! Looks like he's part Jesus. From that, to get them all in.
No, only the female. What do they use their tails for?
Here's the wallaby.
What do you see? What's the biggest part of that animal? What did that animal ever eat? So how do they protect themselves?
To the other side. There's the zoo. Not really. See, that's where we were, Kurt. Looking at the sea lions. Yeah.
Like I said, oh, you're going to have a show now? You obnoxious people. You're having a show called Homo sapien.
We do. You know, the parents are real smart, though. They're said to have the intelligence of a 3-year-old boy or a 2-year-old girl. She doesn't have a very big mouth. Oh, I guess she does. Well, They're only 1/8 the size, or 8 times as big. They can get a duck on her back. She's got the extra ring of fat around her neck, and he's resting on her. She weighs about 3,600. You know, they spend, that's why their head isn't very big. Well, emus will lay eggs about the size and coloring of an avocado. Sometimes we have them for KB right up front there. They're rodents. This is a common rhea at the fence, the only bird that has ears. We have the pompous deer in the back. They come from the plains area, and the male has antlers. Females don't. So you tell them. He's the one doing all the laughing. He was pretty busy a couple months ago. Now he doesn't have anything to do but make sure that everybody's okay. So he's on watch while they're up on the island. Look at his feet though, they're huge. He hasn't even grown into them yet. When he's a full-grown adult, he'll weigh well over 600 pounds. They're not as big as they get though. The largest Siberian tiger weighed 800 pounds and measured 9 feet across the back, and that didn't include the tail. They're very aquatic cats. They will get in the water, splash around. In fact, they like to bathe every day, and they'll even hunt in the water. Tigers aren't afraid of it at all. The animals, I mean whole animals like a cow, because it's good for their teeth to be able to exercise them. Instead, we give them bones just because it would be too hard to watch. They have 4 teeth, the canines, that are always growing, and if they don't wear them down, they grow through the roof of their mouth. It causes abscesses, so that's why we give them the bones to help wear them down. Well, after she makes the kill, she drags it home, wakes him up, he gets to eat first, and then she gets whatever's left over. Doesn't sound very fair, does it? Frida is the oldest polar bear to be living in captivity. She's 38. Normally they live until they're 20, so she actually holds a record for being the oldest polar bear to be living in captivity. Hi, Castor. Want to say hello? Get some patty cake? You gonna clean off your face before you eat? Clean off your face. Good boy. Okay, you gonna catch the cookie? Clean it up. Okay, now watch the cookie. You're gonna catch it, right? Oh. Guess not. You know, they have 4 inches of fat and 2 sets of wool. The inner set's real kinky, it stays close to the body. The outer set has a hollow shaft where blood circulates. And this is an asset to them in this kind of climate because it helps aerate their blood. They have a large amount of blood vessels along the back as well. If you were to shave this bear, you wouldn't even know it was a polar bear. You'd think it was a black bear because their skin is black. That color is said to seal in warmth. It's just a sort of a theory on how they can survive temperatures when they get to be 100 degrees below zero. The mother right now, and the other one's in the children's zoo. He's going to meet the youngest one very shortly, but want to make sure mom's relationship with her is real strong. Now, kudu is an omnivore. That's a long scientific bear to me, though. Well, they're the smallest. They only weigh, well, they get as big as 200. Probably weigh about 150 right now. They're called sun bears because they have the golden fur on their chest, and they like to bathe in the sunlight. Poison bear's trying to trip her. You're not very nice. Sugar bear, show me your bare feet. Sugar bear, come over here, honey. Show me your bare feet. Good girl. Are those the barest feet you've ever seen? That's our Zulu centerfold. There you go, sugar bear. There's raspberry. Wonder what's going on. There you go. It's on the left, raspberry. Well, this is Spanky and Sheena. They're the largest known carnivores. When they're adults, they can weigh 1,300 pounds and stand 10 feet tall. Right now, at 2, they weigh 700 and 800. Not quite sure how tall they stand. You see the black truck down there? Yeah. Well, they're not going to do anything for them. I've got the cookies. Okay? So they want to do tricks for me. Okay, give me away, Spanky. Good boy. How about your other paw? Give me your other one. There we go. Okay, now stand up, big guy. Stand up, Spank. Stand up, Spanky. No, stand up. Come on, Spanky, stand up. Come on, come on. Good boy. There we go. That's for you. Okay, Sheena, you want to say hello? She's licking water from this paws. How she drinks. Sheena, want to say hello? Sheena, you want to say hello? Spanky's still up again. Sheena, come over here. Say hello. Give me a wave. Good girl. There we go. Oops, didn't make it. Made a bigger cookie. These are made of soybean and sesame seed, and it is part of their diet. There we go. So we ask that you all refrain from feeding the animals and leave that up to the keepers. Got a saggy hump, that's how he earned his name. Camels are known for their tempers, and if you make them mad, they spit at you. Their upper lip is split right down the middle, so it's very good and accessible for them. In fact, next door we have the guanacos, who are cats, and then there's an antelope in there as well. It's called a lesser curved dick. But if you look inside the salad bar, you can see more rock hyrax. There's a mom with a little baby in the middle one. And then over here to the right, behind this root, we have another one and 3 little babies surrounding that one. Rock hyrax are real interesting animals because they're obviously not because of their size, but because they grow internal tusks from the roof of their mouth, like an elephant does. But you can't see them unless they open up their mouth, and when they do, it looks like they've got buck teeth, but they're really tusks. You know, also something that's interesting about the rock hyrax is that they'll use their droppings to make perfume. Yeah, and one dab will do ya. Okay, look over on the left, and you're new. Brand new is the newest. Gnus are probably the most abundant antelope found in Africa. They travel in very large herds. We try to predict our weather with them here because they have sensitive noses and they can tell when it's going to rain 2 days before it ever does. So when we see them walking around like they want to migrate, that's when we know it's going to rain. Huey Lewis, and the one without the tail we call Stretch. Stretch is a flycatcher. She cools herself off by having the blood or air flow up and down the neck. That's why she's got her beak gaped open. Came over the wall and kind of short-rib pounds. It's hard to get an idea of just how much they weigh from the shape of the animal, but they do get up there in weights. They've been in our zoo for quite a number of years, since 1958, and they have 11 offspring because they are rare and we do want them to breed. Bedroom. Giraffes' necks measure between 8 and 9 feet long, but they only have 7 bones in the neck. That's the same amount of bones that we have in our neck and that mice have in their neck. Of course, the giraffe's bones are much, much bigger. Their heart measures 2 feet long, and it pumps their blood 20 gallons a minute through their body. The tongue really is the longest muscle, though. It measures 21 inches, and they can extend 9 of it past their lip. They don't ever bite at things. If you watch them at the tree branch, you can see that they just stick their tongue out and grab things. Because they can't bite since they don't have any front upper teeth. They just have the front lowers. And what they do is they thrust their head upward and then it slices whatever they've got their tongue wrapped around. In fact, they have so much control over their tongue, they can peel bark from a tree. That's what they're doing right there. Now, algas are good examples of desert gazelles. They've got lots of white fur. That reflects sunlight. Darker areas give them camouflage in the shade in the afternoon. And they're at just the right angle that they can bend their head down and use them as tools in defending themselves. They can even defend themselves against lions. In fact, they've been known to find the remains of lions in their stomachs from Somalia and Ethiopia. There are 2 of them, a male and a female here, and you can tell the difference just by looking at their stripes. The female zebra has white with black stripes, and the male zebra has black with white stripes. Had to think about that one, didn't you? Look over here on the right, the greater kudu, second largest. They're around 3.5 feet, but they can get as large as 6 feet in length. Oh, look on the left, they've got a pregnant, to the legend originated. They were even hunted because of the legend. Now, there are only about 12 left in the early 60s, but they've been reestablished. They're once again stable, called Arabian oryx. Also, it's known as a feral horse. These horses have never been domesticated. There are a total of 700 in the world right now, and they're everywhere in the world. The largest herd is in the Soviet Union. The Wildlife Park has the 4th largest herd. Well, we breed them internationally, and we want to keep them from being domestic, so we have to be careful about inbreeding, meaning that they're too closely related, because that's what causes domestication. You know, vultures don't, they rely on carrying dead animals, and they don't always know when or where their next She laid one last year and sat on it for 36 days. Nothing hatched. We're so bummed. In fact, there's some talk about taking it up to the propagation pad right now and hand raising it, but sometimes they'll double clutch when you do that. That means that they automatically lay another egg because they lost the first one. And I don't know if they're going to do it or not. Paralyzed cranes are the now. Good boy. Now clean your face off. Clean your face off before you eat. Come on, clean your face off. Caster, clean your face off. But you're not dirty? Yes, you are. There we go. Okay, now, watch the cookie. Ready? Good boy. Boy, you ought to sign him up with the Padres. You'd be good, huh? As long as he could eat those baseballs. There's Kudu again. Looking for termites. Okay, why don't you stand up? Let's see what you look like out of the water. We want to see you up and out of the water. Come on, big guy, all the way up. What do you mean, Spanky? You don't want to do it? Come on, all the way up, Spanky. Good boy. Good girl, Sheena. Hold it. Got it? Oh, whoops. She got both of them. Sorry about that, Spanky. Why don't you catch this one? Good catch. Why don't you stay up there? See if I can do it again. Oh, no. Let's go up again. Oh, one's enough? Let's try it again. Come on. All the way up. Come on, Spanky. Spanky. All the way up. He's pretending like he doesn't see me. Come on, Spanky. All the way up. Sheena, you are so sweet, but you already got two. Spanky, all the way up. Come on. No, it's not going to work. All the way up. Okay, now hold it. Whoops. Oh, one over your head. Okay, here. That one over your head. Okay, wait. Hold it. Don't go anywhere. There we go. All right, two. Yeah, that's a pretty good throw. Well, anyways, I like to play with them. We'll see you guys later. We have all female elephants here, but we have two different kinds. We have Asians and African, but it's going to be kind of hard to show you the difference when they're not together. But Debbie's in the water here. She's 10 years old. She's the youngest. To the left of her is Liz. On the other side of her is Samantha, and then there's Tembo. Now, Debbie is a Ceylonese Asian elephant. She's the darker one from the island of Sri Lanka, and she's the rarest, actually, of all the Asian elephants. She was taken from her mother once a year, but a female can only give birth once every 4 years. Now, so Debbie was in the 7, Lucky's 49. She's the one to the right of her, and we already got to meet Debbie, and then there's Medunda Mela on the other side. Asian elephants can live until they're 80, so the 49-year-old is the one that controls the herd. She's the matriarch. Oh, look over here on the right, we got Jar Hobbit's new girlfriend. Oh, there are Asians who have ears that are smaller than their face, internal ivory, and only one finger at the bottom of their trunk. Over here on the right, it looks like he wants to just... Now, koala, the word in Aborigine, means no drink. They don't have to drink water because eucalyptus are high in oil and also moisture. We grow the 12 different kinds that they eat here at the zoo, but we don't cut them anymore because our trees are too tall. We actually ship them in or buy them from the eucalyptus farm in California. Now, there are about 500 different species of eucalyptus. They eat only 12, so that means they're real finicky. And they only eat the newest, the one that leaves it just open up, because they're the most tender. The older the leaf, the firmer it is, and they just don't touch it. One of our koalas is an albino, Gulara. I don't know if you've ever seen one. He's white with pink eyes. If you come back on foot, you can see him from the footbridge inside the koala barn.
Papa, you sit here.
Hi, Kurt.